Now, this thing here, it's a new talking makeup kit. I showed you earlier on. It's got a really irritating sort of voice on it, but great, isn't it? Later on this week, shh, quiet. Later on, we've got all kinds of things that are hitting the shops and joining other high-tech beauty gadgets like magnetic nail polish and lip gloss that lights up. Are they just gimmicks though, or do they actually work? Well, I'm going to be talking to beauty editor Vishaka Reid in just a minute. First though, we asked Saska, one of our models, to give it a bit of a go.
These days we have a gadget for everything. A phone to call my friends, shopping online, and now we have the ultimate girls gadget. This is the Stila Smoky Eye Palette, and it promises me how to do the perfect smoky eye.
Apply the base color by using brush number 9 to wash color over the entire eye area. Now apply the lid color by using the pointy side of brush number 15, defining the eyelid up into the crease and lightly under the eye. Next, apply the crease color using the flat side of brush number 15 to contour an arc into the crease. Finally, the liner color. Using brush number 4, touch the outside corner of the eye. We hope these tips have inspired the artist in you.
Well, I have to say, I think this is a great little gadget. The makeup was really easy to apply, and I definitely wouldn't have been able to do smoky eyes without it. Now, we all know about boys and their toys, but this is what every girl needs. Model Co lip lights are the ultimate in glamour gloss, and with this built-in light, I can do my touch-ups even in the dark. And while we're on the subject of lights, look at this fantastic gadget. Now this looks like a normal basic nail polish, but put a bit of plastic on it with a magnet, and voila, it turns into a great little gizmo. This is Lancome's Le Magnétique nail polish. You can either wear it plain, or for a starburst effect, just pop your nail next to the magnet. I'm actually really impressed with that. Maximum effect from minimum effort.
Thank you, Sasha. That's really interesting. Beauty editor Vishaka Reid is here. Very interesting. Now, this one that talks to you, you'd get fed up with that, wouldn't you?
I think that voice might drive you a bit mad.
But you do have to press it, so it can be just a normal palette. In order to get her to talk, you've got to do that. Wouldn't it be good if it happened in other things? Our Darren on camera said it'd be good if you went to IKEA and they actually spoke to you, said, insert this here right now, this, and rather than being left with hundreds of bits and bobs and screws and things. But I do quite like that. As you say, it's interesting.
And they did research, and the one thing that all the girls at their makeup counters were always asked was, how do I do a smoky eye? So
it's doing that.
That's how they got round it.
Love this, that you open it up. I don't know if you'll be able to see it properly, but it actually lights up. And then you can, if you're sitting in the back of the car, you just put your lipstick on.
Because there's nothing more irritating than trying to do your makeup in the back of a cab and you can't see what you're doing. So that's just such a quirky product.
It's clever. It's very, very clever. And the lighty up thing, as we saw, the tweezers that light up. So you can actually put you can pop them in.
You can basically do your makeup completely in the dark now. She's got a voice telling you what to do.
I think it's just wonderful. I really like it.
And the nail polish has gone down so well in the office. We've all been using that. It's really a good present, I think.
Very, very, very clever. I like it. Right, what else have you got there then? This is other stuff now.
Wow, we've got a few quirky things that are kind of just hitting the market at the moment. What's this? This is a Slendertone miniskirt. And you've probably heard about Slendertone.
Oh yeah, they're great. Yeah. They make your bits wobble. Yeah.
And this is one that's designed specifically for your bottom.
Right.
So it has these electronic pads that do something called electromuscle stimulation, which kind of makes your muscle contract, and it's thought to tone and improve the look of your bum.
Well, that girl's got a perfect bottom. She doesn't need it. But this is going to firm up your bottom if you use it properly.
I mean, you've really got to stick with it. You've got to use it 5 times a week, and you've got to stick with it for a couple of months to see results. Right. And it won't help you shift weight, but it does help to tone. But it's one of those things that I can sort of see clattering up the back of my wardrobe. You've got to really
cupboard
stick
under the
with
sink.
it.
Cupboard under the sink,
along with the foot bar.
£70 is quite a lot. But if you've got the commitment and you do it and you stick to it, you never can tell.
And this is quite an unusual product. Normally, laser hair removal is something that's just reserved for a beauty salon or a cosmetic surgery.
Costs you a lot of money as well. Very expensive.
This one is nearly £700, and it's one you can use at home.
Right.
And it has proved incredibly popular in Japan, where I think they sell about 1,200 a month.
Is it sore? Is it painful?
Well, it gives a slight pinging sensation. Right. But the really important thing with this is you have to have a very specific colouring to be able to use it. You have to be very pale with dark hair, which is why I think it's proved so popular in Japan.
Okay.
And that's because the way that the laser works is the light is attracted to the dark pigment in your hair.
Right.
So it's the contrast between the pale skin and the dark hair.
I'm with you.
So,
works all over the body, if you get my drift?
Everywhere apart from around your eyes.
Right, okay.
So good for particularly hairy people.
£690, that's a lot of money. You have to be careful with that. Now, what's that thing there now? It looks like a mobile phone.
This I love. This is a spot zapper, and it's called Xeno, and it came over from the States last year.
Right.
And we've got so many fans of it in the office. What you do is you need to use it when you first feel a spot coming. It's no use kind of waiting till it's a horrendous boil on your face.
So when you get that tingly-wingly?
And so you just put it on the spot, and it stays on for 2.5 minutes, and it uses heat to kill the bacteria which can cause spots.
Clever.
Very clever.
Does it work? Does it actually work?
I actually think it does.
Right.
People have given me mixed responses.
Right.
Some people rate it really highly and other people don't get such good results. I think it depends on what kind of spots you have. If you have really serious acne, I don't think it's for you. But if you have the occasional
whopper,
like I had this morning.
Usually when you're going out for your first date, perhaps, or on a really special occasion, that might work. How extra! It does look like a wee mobile phone. You'd never know what it was as well. You could keep it in your handbag.
And that's what I like about gadgets that aren't too massive, because if you decide that it's not for you, at least
good
it's
as that. Now, what's this funny looking thing here?
Oh, we've been having so much fun with this. Okay, now this is, I'm going to forget the name of it. It's called Chuaviso.
Chuaviso.
And this is so new. It's only just come over to this country, and I only had a chance to trial it yesterday. And it uses tiny microcurrents to stimulate the nerves in your muscles and cause them to contract. And the idea is that's going to make your muscles stronger and kind of give a lifting, toning effect.
Oh, so it's basically a kind of facelift in a gadget.
Yes.
Without,
Which you're welcome to have a go.
How does it go? How does it work?
Okay, so you switch it on.
Right.
You decide how many minutes you want.
3 years.
I'm going to give you quite a low setting because I felt like I was going to electrocute my head when I had it on.
Oh, really? Oh, good.
And you place it. Oh gosh.
Is it weird?
So you place it so you have it slightly. I mean, you can feel it working. That's what I like about it.
Oh, yeah. That's strange.
So you can feel your muscle kind of pulling up.
Oh, that's really odd. That is quite weird, isn't it? But you could just do this when you're sitting watching Coronation Street, couldn't you? Yeah. You'd have to remember not to get too enthralled and change sides, or you'll have a face
that's you're on the phone.
Like one side away up here and one side away down there. How bizarre.
And if you're using that, you should use it for 30 minutes a day. There's loads of exercises
30 minutes.
to do.
That's one episode of Coronation Street, so that's okay. Thank you. Absolutely excellent. Details of all these very interesting products are on the website gm.tv. Extraordinary. Right, that's it for today. Tomorrow, Rod Stewart's daughter Kimberly, going to be talking to her, and we're going behind the scenes of the new Sex and the City movie. Finally, it's getting made. Have we been waiting for it for ages or what? So we'll see you then. You have a lovely day. Bye-bye.